Let's talk a little five-star buzz because On3 updated their rankings and we have 8 new 5 stars. There's a total of 25 On3 5 stars. As you all know, there'll be 32 by the end of the cycle, but the 8 new ones are here. We got 3 quarterbacks in Keelan Russell, Houston Longstreet, Jaron Key, Sagapolu-Telly. We got wide receiver Quincy Porter, committed to Ohio State. He got a bump. And then 3 offensive tackles, Jackson Lloyd, Michael Fasusi, Lamont Rogers, LSU cornerback commitment, Cade Phillips. So, Steve, drop some 5-star intel on us.
Yeah, I'm just going to rip and roar on this here, Josh. We'll start at the top. Bryce Underwood, number 1 player in the country, 5-star quarterback from Belleville, Michigan, took his official visit to LSU 2 weekends ago for the Alabama game. Been committed to the Tigers since January. His best relationships with offensive coordinator Joe Sloan. Loves the history of the quarterback position, the recent Heisman winners, the culture, the diversity, the food at LSU. He's so comfortable in that environment. Him and many family members had a fantastic official visit for the Alabama game weekend, but there's still some communication with Michigan, so we'll see if Michigan can pull off a Hail Mary there. DJ Pickett, number 1 corner in the country, number 6 overall, also committed to LSU. Expected back at LSU for a 3rd game this year when the Tigers take on Oklahoma. Again, great visit. Looks at LSU as a place where he can help with that DB tradition under Corey Raymond, a place where he can maybe make an impact as a true freshman, playing that terrific SEC competition week in week out. He always feels at home in Baton Rouge, but he has not put down the phone. Was at Georgia this past weekend. Miami's always going to linger in that recruitment, so we'll see what happens with DJ Pickett. I think that Naeem Offord committed to Ohio State. I think it's more likely he ends up elsewhere, but he's going to be back at Ohio State for the Michigan game, so we'll see what happens with that visit. Oregon's the program I have my eye on, and obviously he's been to Auburn a bunch this fall. Lamont Rogers, 5-star offensive lineman, committed to Missouri, was back at Texas A&M for his 3rd game of the season in College Station. I like the way that's trending for the Aggies for Lamont Rogers. Jaron Key, Sagapolu-Telly, newly minted 5-star quarterback, committed to Cal. Oregon's trending there. Georgia's going to get him on campus for an official visit this weekend. Oregon's got an outside chance to finish with the number 1 class in the land after going top 5 last year. I think Michael Fasusi sticks with Oklahoma from what I'm hearing right now, with Texas and Texas A&M still reaching out. Still love Georgia's position for 5-star defensive lineman Justice Terry. And then we've already talked about Jahkeem Stewart in this show. Took his official visit to USC this past weekend. The Trojans gave him a lot to think about going into upcoming visits to Oregon and Ohio State. LSU, in-state Tigers round out the top 4. I could see that going a couple different directions. If you made me hedge, I would say maybe Oregon leads, but Buckeyes and Trojans giving him a lot to think about. And I'm still gathering intel from the USC official visit. A couple other quick notes. Florida looking to flip a couple blue-chip in-state receivers, Jamie French and Dallas Wilson. I think it's trending up for French. Dallas Wilson expected back for a couple visits this weekend.